What's up?
What are you doing?
We are giving a review that I've been promising of the DJI Mavic Mini.
And for those who don't know what that is,
it's our brand new drone.
it's our UaMDrone.
Yep, our UaM drone.
That's what I said, isn't it?
I think you said. Maybe you did.
UaM? I don't know. It starts with more. UaM.
UaM. So we're going to give a full review on it and show you some of the features of it. We got Casey out here with us. Okay. And we got Caitlin out there with links.
Somewhere. I'm going to be blocking her. She brought her cat.
So conditions today are sunny. Basically about, mostly partly cloudy, which is good. Hot.
Very hot, sticky, humid.
In March, so this is a good winter day here in Florida. And we are a little bit of wind in the air, but it won't affect the Mini at all.
It won't.
So we will check it out and show you guys what we think, and well, tell you guys what we think and show you the picture quality of the 2.7K camera that the Mavic Mini has. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it when we bring it out of the little case here. Yeah, the whole drone set is in this case, which is really cool.
Okay, so I want to show kind of the area that we're in. This is pretty remote. Got like 2 houses, no power lines, which is nice. And it's pretty open.
What does remote mean?
Remote means kind of off to itself. Nobody really around. Alright guys, so let's get this drone out, and I want to show them like you setting it up, like pulling it out and everything.
Okay. I guess this good spot is in there.
Do you want to do it in the back of the truck?
Yeah, let's do that. So let's cut and we'll come right back.
Okay.
Alright guys, this is the case that you get if you order the Fly More combo kit. This nifty difty case comes with it. So, and I think it's an additional $100 on top of the drone price of $399.
But it's more than just the case.
Yeah, of course. You get more. So you get a bunch of extra blades with the drone itself. You get this battery charging station, which instead of 1 battery, you get 3 batteries with the Fly More combo. And this is the drone, you guys. That's the famous UsandMoreYT UaM drone. So basically, you just take this cover off. That's for the gimbal to protect it. So to unfold this drone, this unfolds like so. These are your front propellers. These ones swing around like that for your rear, and that's it. That's as big as it gets.
Now, can you tell me something?
So, just to put it into proportion, yeah, I'll answer your question here in a second. This is a Samsung Galaxy S9. It's smaller than the S9. So that just gives you a little, and right on the side of it, it's the ultra light 249 grams. And what that means is you don't have to register this drone with the FAA because it's under 250 grams, and that's with the battery installed. So this drone is under the requirement for registering. It's one of the reasons why I like it, and it's such a great drone. Just wish it had a 4K camera on it, but the 2.7K camera is awesome. So you had a question?
That was my question. I was going to ask if you can tell me something interesting about it. Like what sets this apart from like the regular Mavic, or Mavic, sorry.
Well, and also like the Mavic, the other bigger Mavics, the Mavic Pro 2, I believe, is much bigger than this too. And that one also has the 4K, but you have to register it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the Mavic, and then this is the handy dandy remote to control it, and inside the remote you got your controller knobs, so it all folds up nice and neat.
Where do those sit? I couldn't get a picture of it.
They just sit right in these little grooves right here.
Okay.
And then your phone will just snap into that. I use my old Samsung Galaxy S6 to fly it, because I don't feel like taking my S9 out of the case every time I need it. So if you have an old phone, you can use that, and that's what I recommend, especially if you have your main phone in a case all the time. So let's put this all together, and let's get the Mavic Mini up in there. Alright, so when you get this drone, you'll have to download the DJI Fly app. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
And that will launch for the Mini. And that app is only for the Mini. All of DJI's other drones use the DJI Go app. Alright, and then hi. Alright, so we're going to turn these units on, and to turn it on, just press it once, and then press and hold. That turns on. Alright, get a bunch of notifications. What's all these notifications going on? So now, same thing with the drone. You're going to push the button right underneath. One. It'll sing to you.
It's like it's waking up.
Okay. Now we're going to connect to aircraft.
And that's all done through the app, correct?
Yes. You can fly it without your phone, but it's not recommended, because if it gets out of sight,
Yeah, you can't see it.
you can't see it. Although it does have return to home here, so hopefully it'll remember where it took off.
Where?
So return to home is here on the... Alright, so you can see we're on the 2.7K for record.
The home point has been updated.
It will
Please check it on the map.
It will automatically update the home point, and it's ready to fly. So what you do is press that little nifty diffty, and then press and hold.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
And the nice thing is, it will stay there till you give it any type of command. So I'm not doing anything with it. It's hovering like it should, and like I said, it's got a slight breeze out here, and it's not even being affected.
Casey, can you go stand up near it? Not right up on it though. So if you can see in comparison, this is how high it hovers up.
Can I show how the fat?
So That's about the comparison. All right, Case.
So it's got sensors underneath. The only thing is, she's gonna get real scared right near that. So watch out. It's got sensors underneath the drone. It's got a little wind right now. See how it's holding still with a little bit of wind that we're getting. It's not moving.
Windy today, though.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah. Can I blow it up? I have to.
Yeah. So, underneath, it's got sensors, and that way it knows it's not going to run into anything. So we'll start to record at this time. Like I said, just hit the little record button and that will record what you see. We're going to go up.
Let's drive it in the car.
See what I have. Alright, so right now it's 30 foot in the air. So let's take it up to 100. That's 100 foot in the air.
That's high. That's really high.
And if you look at the screen here, I'm getting a strong wind warning. See it?
Casey, get this off my side.
Yeah.
Right now.
So,
My leg's not getting
as
close.
it sits there in the air, it's not moving, even with the wind. So that's a good drone right there. So if I were to bring it down to the home point, it would land right where it took off. Give or take a few inches. Alright, so with that, we're going to fly around. So we're going to switch over to the drone and let you take a look at the area that we're at.
Yep. See you in a little bit, guys.
All right, so that was a preview of the area that we're working with here. It's pretty nice. It's vacant for the most part, and that was 100 foot in the air checking it out. I think it has pretty good footage. Now, I brought it back down because I want to show you some of the features that it has. Now, there's different flight modes. I don't know if we could see this, but there's different flight modes.
Mm-hmm.
There's sport mode, sin smooth mode, which is slow, and then position mode, which is your regular. Sport mode's fast. So they've got three different modes of how fast the drone will go. Okay. So now I'm going to show you some of the features that this drone has. Let's see. Remember how to do this. So we're going to do some quick shots. Okay. And click quick shots. And we're going to do, let's do a 120 foot droney. Okay.
I don't know if it's going to show up, but I'm trying.
Yeah. I don't know. It might have too much glare. But let's do a 120 foot droney. This is where it kind of goes backwards, but it's going to start where it is, and it's just going to go back like that. Alright? So let's give it a shot. And once it goes, actually I want to do it that way because the wind is blowing that way. So here's a little pro tip. If you're trying to do these special shots in the wind, you want to make it go against the wind.
So it doesn't take the wind.
So it doesn't take off with the wind. And you don't have to fight it as hard coming back. So let's get on the other side of it and let it do its thing.
Alright, so do we want to just show them the footage of it? Because once it goes, I'll lose it.
Yeah. So you could, we're going to put it, and bring it right to us. Back up a little bit more. Alright. So, we're going to do, get it to where it'll go. It's kind of, is it blowing that way?
Kind of blowing at us from the side. So we really need to face this way.
Let's face it right here. Feel good? Alright.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get this awesome shot real quick. Nope, you're good. Right there. Subscribe, like, comment, follow.
Alright. So here goes the 120 foot drone. Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Wave. Wave, Casey.
You're gonna come back.
It's all automatic. It'll go out 120 foot, and now it will get ready to come back now. And it comes right back to the exact spot that it was at. Still looking at the target.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, so that's called a drone. Let's try a rocket. Okay. We'll use Casey as the target again.
3, 2, 1.
This will go straight up. Battery's going back.
Because you have to use a different one. When you get home, we'll take a shower. Does that make you happy? What?
I'm not scared of cats.
She's not scared of it. She's been right next to it. Sort of. It's hard to have her.
Okay. Comes right back to the return point. We're going to make it do a circle.
So we're low on battery.
That's fine. It's got enough battery to go. Alright, so here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Casey is the center point again. Circle whatever target you put in there. All the way around. Okay. And then one more. The next one is called Helix. We'll do 120 foot on that one.
Three, 2, 1.
What are we doing, KCS?
Keep the center of attention.
Literally, the center. Isn't this basically a circle?
No, well, sort of, yes.
But higher?
But it's kind of an off-center circle, a helix.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Stop it, Link. Mommy loves me all, but like, you're fine. We should land. Boom.
I still got battery.
I don't want to take a piece of anymore. Let's come back.
Yeah, stand back. Alright, so as you see, the battery's getting low, but it did all. We'll go ahead and land it manually.
I know. You still didn't think that one she was going to expect that.
Landing.
What is that? We should go place an battery in it.
Alright,
What is that? What is that?
so there you have it. Those are the 4 functions that it has. The helix, the rocket, circle, and what was the
Helix.
Drone.
Oh, drone.
Yep. So those are the 4 features that it has. Unfortunately, those are the only features that it has as far as that goes. I know there are other drones that have other features. But for what it is and what it cost, it was a good deal. And honestly, like I said, the drone is dead, but I bought the Fly More package so I could put another battery in it and continue on if I wanted to do that. Alright guys, so now we're going to test the return to home feature. So, do takeoff. Press and hold.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So I replaced the batteries, as you can see. That's the great thing about the Fly More combo kit. Alright, so
As long as you hit record so you can record yourself returning home on there.
okay.
We can show it to them. I'd say take it over there. Take it to like, or over there to the canal or something. I'm gonna lose it, so I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know if it will show anything, but you know.
I don't know how the wind is up there. It's 130 foot in there.
Let's see if I can catch it.
Alright, let's do underfoot again. You still see it?
Nope.
Alright. So, let's put it. With this drone, you can go into the features and also make it where the gimbal can look up 20 degrees, so that's pretty cool too. So we'll look up right now at the clouds. So let me bring it back down a little bit. Come down to the ground. And look right down at us now. There we are, little specks in the road.
I bet.
You can see little specks. Alright, I'm going to make a return to home now. Return to home, press and hold.
Go home.
So no controls. And come back. It's over here. Somewhere. And it'll land right where we launched it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I see it. I don't think they can see it, but
200 foot in the air. Well, it's coming down already. So, because I set it at 100. And right over where we are.
Landing.
Still no controls. Where it took off. So that is a really cool feature. Flying across the canal still give me a little anxiety, but getting more and more used to it, because you know, like I'll explain later, that I had other drones and they didn't perform like this one at all, but I'll get into that in a little bit. But right back where it belongs.
very cool.
Yeah. So another feature I want to show you guys, that you can manually launch it and manually land it. And I think you caught me manually landing it earlier, but to manually launch it, it will
Take off.
turn on the motors and then just,
The home point has been updated. Please check
and
it
then
out.
to land it, same thing, sort of. Bring it back down to about where it'll stop, and then you just press and hold for manual landing.
Landing.
So if your phone dies or something, you could manually land it if you need to. So another neat feature. But that's pretty much it. So
I know you're.
All right, so we want to put this away, maybe give like a review?
Yep. So give us a second, we'll put it away, and we'll get right back to you.
Yep.
All right, guys, we put everything in the trunk of the vehicle here. Put the gimbal cover back on. That's one of the first things you want to do. And today, like I said, it's a little warm, and right when we brought the drone down, it got really windy. I don't know if it's because of that dark cloud right there or what, but anyway, this is the package once again. You have the drone. Now, if you get the stripped down package, all you're going to get is the drone battery, charger, cord, and obviously not the phone included, but your controller. That's what's the base price. But if you want the extra batteries, the extra cord,
The charger.
charger plug, and extra blades, that's going to come
And the
with your,
case.
and the case that's going to come with your Fly More package. Totally worth the upgrade. Definitely do that if you're going to do that. Now, I've had about 3 other drones, and every single one of them has been a POS. They either barely took off the ground before it broke. I literally had one for like, it took off one time and it ended up crashing, and
The wind had took it.
yeah,
and just
the wind took it and it crashed, and it never flew again. Another one was a little bit more durable. It almost fell in the canal, but both of those were junk. This, did I say 3 other drones? I think it was only 2 other drones.
No, you've had at least 3 more.
I can't think of the third one. I think those are the only 2.
And the one that crashed, the one that went into the canal, and then one that barely even took off.
Okay. Well, this is,
Because I remember you had barely gotten off the ground, you couldn't control it at all.
yeah. So, granted, those drones were a lot cheaper than this one, but definitely worth the upgrade to DJI, which turns out, you know, when I was doing drone comparison, I didn't know anything about DJI, and come to find out that the drone that I liked and decided to take a chance on, a big chance, you know, was the one that, you know, a good brand like DJI. So that was luck. I was not looking for brand shopping, but I was looking for a drone that I could trust, and one that would stay up in the air so I could fly it. You know, a lot of these other drones would not stay up in the air without some type of help. So, with that being said, with the review of that, an overall drone, this is perfect, especially if you're starting out. It's a great price point starting out. There are bigger drones that don't even compare to the Mavic Mini, that cost a lot more than the Mavic Mini, and this will do just about anything those other drones will do. The only thing that you might find is a better camera on board.
So, can you list 3 things you don't like or you wish you can change about it, or?
The one thing that I wish it did have was a better camera. but the 2.7K camera is really good for what it is. I don't know if there's a weight issue. You know, maybe there's a weight issue, because I know they were trying to specifically build this drone. This drone just recently came out back in November. I bought mine in January. There was a back order on them too when they first came out, so a lot of people have this drone, and I have not seen any negative responses on this drone. They are all, and these are professional drone flyers. These guys have thousands of dollars worth of drones. They have drones that cost thousands of dollars. But this being a starter drone, this is perfect for the UsandMoreYT. It will do everything we ever need it to do. Maybe even take it to an island or so and fly it around. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical on that, because you know, it is a lot of money, and you don't want it to get lost, or you don't want it to get broken, whatever it may be. So that's one thing I wish it had. As far as everything else, you know, maybe sensors. I know some of the other drones have sensors around it. This one only has the sensors on the bottom. It does not have any sensors on the front or the back or on the top. You could set your return to home to any height you want. It comes standard at 80 foot. I set mine at 100 just to be on the safe side. 100 foot seems to be a good number. You can bring it back manually, or you can hit the return to home, and I think that's a cool feature, because there was one time that it lost signal, and I was, you're not supposed to do this, but I was flying it strictly on the phone, and I knew where it was, but everything shut off. And the drone just sat there where it was last. I seen it. I ran over to where it was, and it was still flying. I thought it came crashing down somewhere, but no, it stayed there until it reconnected. There was another time that it lost connection and it returned home. I guess it took too long to get reconnected, and then it returned home automatically. So those are nice features, and that's why you want to set that return to home at a higher level, at like 100, because you don't know what kind of obstacles you're going to run into. We got some tall power lines, we've got tall trees here in Florida.
So when you say to set your return home, that means you want it to be able to go up to that height before
right. Let's just say you're flying around, you know, pretty low at like 30 or 40, 50 foot in the air, and you don't want it to come home at 30, 40, 50 foot in the air, because it's going to run into something. So you want it to go up to 100 foot, at least, in my opinion. Like I said, it comes with 80 foot, but I bumped it up. So, as far as an overall review, I think it's a great buy. I don't regret it at all. I think this is perfect for what I wanted, and it does everything the big boys do. So as far as that goes, I think that's going to cover it, and I give the Mavic Mini an A+. Alright, another thing that should be noted is that this thing flies on Wi-Fi. So there's a lot of houses around here. That's why I wanted the open field, because I didn't want any problems with it. But with it being in a suburban area, a lot of Wi-Fi around in the houses and stuff, and the power lines and stuff will affect it sometimes. So you just got to be careful with that too. Yeah, so just wanted to let you know that it also runs on Wi-Fi, so keep that in mind as you're flying around.
So we should watch out for like power lines and houses.
Well, power lines are they get off like electrostatic or whatever. So you want to make sure that they will. You want to make sure that they don't interfere with your flight. So And of course, you want to make sure you're higher than all the power lines, as I keep saying.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
All right?
Hey, anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe, like the video, and click the notification bell so you can get all of our latest and greatest. And that's it. Thanks for watching.
So this is Us and More, and we are
Living
living life to the fullest.
See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.